Yeah, I'm Milli Montana, aka Big Boss Montana, aka the Streets Prophet. Dig. When I was younger, my uncle had gave me the name Young Million. My uncle Grind, he had named me Young Million. I was like 13. That's when Snapman was doing like the big glitter T-shirts. I had one that said Young Million on the back. As I grew older, I just changed it. I changed the Little Million, then I had how it was just a couple other names, but Milli was still always associated. So by the time I just got like 16, when I was 16, it was White Nick Milli. R.I.P. Lil Fat, by the way. Another one I influenced. He played a major role with what we had coming up. A lot of what I had going on coming up. Him and Trill. Shout out to Trill too, by the way. But after White Nick Milli, I just went ahead and called myself Milli Montana. I just added the Montana on there. Cause I just I got like a mentality like I really don't be caring about shit like the Tony Montana type of shit. So I just added the Montana on with the Milli. I just cut the million short, and I Milli Montana. That's where you get. That's what I'm at now. And like Big Boss Montana, that's like a phase too. Like when you see Big Boss Montana, it ain't when you see Big Boss Montana. Like right now, I'm just regular Milli Montana. I'm cool. I'm always a boss, regardless though. But when I go in that Big Boss Montana mode, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on there for real, for real. Probably like nine or 10. But I recorded my first song. I was like 12 out of my room with a little homemade studio I made out YouTube. And so from 12 on up, my uncle was rapping at the time. And he was staying with us, so he was just the first person I just seen right then rapping. And then, my cousin was doing his thing. My cousin Lil Ma, he was doing his thing. So I just watched Cuz, and that was just like the two I just seen personally. But musically wise, Gucci Man, Lil Wayne, Waka Flocka. Energy wise, Waka Flocka, like I get a lot of mans from Waka Flocka, but Gucci and Lil Wayne play a major role. Yeah. I work for this little T-shirt company. Cause when we first started rapping, it was like 10 or 10, 20. We all used one of the shirts with the same slogan on there. So I work for this little T-shirt company, and that way I can, I shirt for free. So that's really why I started working there, so we can get a free shirt, 5 shows and everything. I was about 14, 15. I probably worked there for like 2 months though when I quit. So nah, and that was it. The money wasn't fast enough. Felt like it wasn't good enough. And I felt like I can be making way more just off doing shows. I just come back and buy my shirts. I ain't gotta work and do no more free shirts. It was all way for that. Felt like it was more I could be doing. I went to Merle High. Graduated in 2012. I'm a Mustang. Shout out to 1400. And this no lie. Gold tattoos, all that minus everything y'all see. I was smart as hell. I hit high school at 12 years old. Graduated when I was 17. I had just turned 17 right before I graduated. I had graduated with 3.7. I was a fly fat nigga, so I was cool with everybody. Everybody wanted to be my friend and everything. And then, I was rapping at the time. So, high school, great. Like I won best rest all 4 years I was in high school. My senior year, I got nominated for the little cutie boy shit. That's when they just got to really watching the nigga. Like they just knew I was having a lot going on. But when they just started paying attention, shit, it was love. Then like my senior year, I was barely at school my senior year. I'm not gonna lie. I missed like 26 days. They called me to the office one day like, why you don't come to school no more? I was like I ain't care or no shit like that. It was just like, I was senior. I knew I won't graduate. I started driving by then, so I just used to go do my own shit, come back to school, and whenever I just made my own little time for school. But graduated, with that 3.7 still at the age of 17. So, high school was love. Oh man, that's a strong question though. I got friends that done changed. I got friends that was there from before it happened that said it was gonna happen that always believed in me. And they still there. And then I got friends that also said it was gonna happen and said they were gonna, what I'm saying, always be with me 100%. And when it happened, they changed on me and say I went a different route. But like when you get to a certain status, it's a lot that you can't do as the average person. You can't even move like the average person. Not saying you can't make time for your partners that you had before you took off or whatever the situation may be. It's just you can't do the average things that the average person do because you ain't just so average so much. So, friends, they did what it is. I still got partners from actual day one though. They're still here with me ever since then. So, when I'm out in public, it's a lot of love and a lot of hate. Like, I see a lot of my supporters and my fans, I love y'all to death, by the way. But I see them every time in public. I can be out in public with must shirt, flip flops, no socks, and some Adidas sweats, and they want to take a picture. And I'm the type, I don't care, let take one, because I remember days I used to pray for people to, be able to take pictures and say I'm their favorite rapper. So I ain't never the type to be like that. But I see haters. That's everywhere I go. I can go in a gas station, there'll be a nigga looking me up and down just because of who I am. Or a nigga sit down and stare me down or whatever. But fuck them niggas, man. We ain't worried about that type of shit. My song, one of my hit songs by the bitch, I sing Stevie J and Josh. I seen them rapping my song, and they love that shit. And I was 17 at the time, and that shit just amazed the hell out of me, because at the time, shit, everybody was watching them on TV and then they came down here and they heard that shit, and they were real loud, rocking to it and repeating the words and rapping my shit. And it been a couple more other, people with statuses that been, that did some amazing things too. I done got tweets and responses back from a lot of people, but the worst thing that happened to me in life, when I lost my little sister. I lost my little sister, it was May 27th, a couple weeks before her birthday. Yeah, it was May 27th. I got a call. My mama had called me, woke me up out of my sleep, like 8 in the morning. I knew it was something serious because my mama don't even be up there early. And when she called me, she called me, bust out crying. I couldn't, what I'm saying. That was like the worst. That was the worst thing that ever happened to me in life. Yeah, like, as of now, we really don't even just know the full story. She was in the car with her boyfriend. It was a car accident, Her boyfriend, he played basketball. He was a college student also. Both of them went to the same college with each other. And the police report just said they lost control on the highway and the car flipped a couple times and the car sparked up in the flames. That's what they say, so, But we still don't know the full story. I feel like there's more to it, but no disrespect intended to the police, but I feel like they ain't doing the shit they supposed to be doing to get down to shit, because when it come to other bullshit, they make sure they get solved, so I feel like they ain't handled it right. But, yep, she was 19. It was a couple weeks before her birthday. She had just turned 20, June 2nd. That's where my All or Nothing mixtape came from. That's me, her, and my little brother on the cover. I was bad as hell. Like, for real, like, Pop, another one of my influences. Like, Pop play a great role. Pac and Pimp C, I can't forget them at all. I hate that, but Pac and Pimp, for sure. Pac, Pimp, and Boosie when he first came out. Like, that's all my uncle and my mom were listening to. So I used to sit there and just recite everything they said, cuss words out of the shit. I was 4'5", rapping the exact same way. Like, my mom got VCR recordings of me rapping Pop Hole, Me Against the World album, and Machiavelli, and I'm rapping Master P, Ghetto Dope, shit like that, Scarface, all that type of shit. I used to take my pimp off and shit, run around the whole neighborhood, but that nigga wild and shit. I had lost all my teeth when I was a young nigga. I used to eat all the candy shit. I had a mouth full of silver teeth. So I always wanted them goals and shit. So when I was little, I thought that was my little, you know what I'm saying? So I had a mouth full of silver teeth. I was a badass little nigga. But by the time I got the elementary shit, I just toned down. I was cool. I just calmed down. But a bitch was inspired by females and a lot of marijuana, you know. Like, for real, I was sitting in my car. Me, Lil Dre, Reg Red, we was all sitting in my car. Sitting outside my car getting hot. I was just playing beats. Just like different type of beats. And at the time, YG had just popped out, Tiger, all them. So they little Cali style, they were hot. And I was just playing them type of beats. And I played that one, I just came across that one, I just got to rapping. They pulled out their phones, they recorded a video. They had sent it to me. Then I was just like, man, this shit, I just used to laugh at the shit. Like, I never even thought of recording it or nothing. And it was just like a 45-second clip of me rapping it. I did like the chorus and I did like 10 seconds of the verse. And we used to throw like little kickback. Me and my partner, Raheem, we used to throw kickback, King Hing. And the female, they was over there at the kickback. And he played the video. And when they heard it, they were like, "What the rest of it?" I was like, "We ain't recorded it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't making no song." My partner, he was like, "Bro, go on make a song, bro. They love it. They want to keep playing." I was like, "Man, they gonna do it." Went to the studio. That was bro first song ever, rapping. I personally didn't even think the song was gonna do what it did. We dropped it. We shot a little video. My partner just had a regular camera. No editing or nothing. He just shot it and, you know, put it together. We had a hotel room. We probably spent $30 shooting that video, and it's gas money for all our car and out the room. That's it. That wasn't nothing to make. It just ended up popping off, and when it popped off, everything just shot up for a nigga. But Ruger, shout out to Isaiah, by the way. Isaiah been lying. I had linked up with him through my cousin Neezy. We was in the studio. And that's when that was after By the Bitch. After I dropped By the Bitch, I just got in this mode where I said I was just gonna kill shit, everything from here on out. Especially since I got the buzz I always wanted. I'm gonna be killing shit from here on out. So cuz was in the studio with me. I had just did some hard shit. Cuz was like, look, cuz I got somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that I think can fuck with you on some shit. They hard. It was South Jackson. I was like, who? He was like, cuz, a young nigga. He go to Jim Hill. He play basketball. I'm like, he play basketball? He rap too though? He hard? I'm like, man, I'm talking about he hard. He was South Jackson. He on the street. But he hoop at the same time. I told cuz, I was like, set up a session. So, cuz had this song called I'm With It. And me and bro verse was right behind each other. And I ended up talking to him. He was like, yeah, he liked my flow. Cause at the time he didn't hear nothing but By the Bitch. He just knew me through that. So when cuz had finally linked us up together, we got a session. We sat in the studio for like 3 hours. Me, about 3 of his partners, me, cuz, Parkway. We was at Hershey Black Studio. We went through probably like 4 or 5 different beats. I did a hook at first. I was like, it's alright. I wasn't feeling it. Then Bin Laden did a hook on another beat. He wasn't feeling it. Then I had did another hook. Me was just like, cause it's good, but it ain't just gonna pop. We was like, we need something that don't sound regular. So Bin Laden was just going through his folder. He was just going through beats. He was like, I got the other beat that I don't like that. And it was by Duke. Duke was up there. He was like, he had just told her, he was like, Duke, I got the other beat you made. It cool, but I like the other one better. So he played that one. Soon he played that, I got the 9 in my head. I like how it started off with like that deep vibe, cause I always like the scary movie type sound and shit. That used to be my shit. So when how that started off, I instantly got to. I came up with this little melody. Hanging with my nigga, fucking with some killer. So I said okay. I went straight in the studio. I ain't even had to write the hook down. I said, Hersh, I'm ready. I punched in everything. So as I was doing it, they was like, what the fuck? And I just came in. I'm hanging with my nigga, fucking with some killer. They were like, oh. When I seen Miles looked up. When he looked up, he was like, yeah, that's it, cuz. So I just kept going. He was like, keep going. I repeated it again. And my cousin Partway, man, he was laughing. He was like, nah. He was like, that ain't it, cuz. So I came back. Hersh was like, just go and finish. So I added the shooter. Ruger. Then Hersh was like, yeah, that hard. Cuz like, it hard. Hersh was like, yeah, it's gonna go. So Bin Laden, he wasn't just feeling it like feeling it either. So I was in the hallway discussing it with Milli and Partway. He was still laughing about the chorus. He was like, cuz that shit kind of sound kind of cheesy. I was like, cuz I like it. And Milli was like, yeah, cuz I like it. It's a hit. He said it like right then. He was like, it's gonna be a hit. He already knew. And like he went in the booth, he did his verse. After he did his verse, I came behind him. And then while I was doing my verse, I was like, I got to do something different to stand out at the end of my verse. So that's why I switched up the whole tone at the end of my verse, and I got that part that everybody like where I started rapping fast, and they just trademarked everything, and then I had my ad-libs on there with the hollering at, they amped everything up. And I had another studio session with Hersh like 2 days later, and we were just talking, because I was finna get ready to drop another tape. Matter of fact, me, Lil Learning, Faraway Man, we had just got ready to drop Definition of Dab. And we were just going through songs, and Hersh was like, you know what's hard as hell that I've been riding to? And I was like, what? He was like, Ruger. And he just played it. I was like, this motherfucker do sound good. And he was just like, we're going to get it to all the DJs. We're going to get it spinning everywhere. Shot a video. Next thing you know, we were getting booked together. We had one of the next hottest songs from the city. That was my second hit. Johnny Cinco, that's my boy. Like I talked to bro at least probably about once a week, twice a week. Both of us got busy schedule. He be on the road, I be on the road. But like that, my brother, I linked up with bro last year, and it just been love. We linked up together in Houston, even though he from the AI. Linked up with bro in Houston. Cause my cousin Partway D, he had been did a song with him like 2 years ago. I just linked up with bro. That been love ever since. I rock with Jose Guapo. I was just chopping it up with bro out there. I was out there in his hood, by the way, shout out to Guap. Who else I rock with when I be in the A? Like I'm forgetting something. Like I recorded screeners there, so I be seeing some of everybody. I rock with the whole Hood Rich campaign, like that's fam real. Nate, his love. Shout out to Larry Lee. Y'all be on the lookout for them, they hard. The real out of the whole hood, I rock with the whole Hood Rich campaign. MPA, Long Way, I rock with Long Way. One of my biggest shows with Long Way. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but it's a lot of Atlanta artists I done, linked up with. I got a personal relationship, not just music wise. Like they're my partners. I'm probably gonna give them 2 more EPs before I drop my album. My album just having my way. That's what everybody been waiting on, anticipated for. But I'm just not gonna just drop it to drop it. It gotta be the perfect time, the perfect reason. Get a couple of features out the way. A couple of some of these people's favorite artists, I guess. So whatever they want to call it, Put them on there. And just have my way, that's the album. That's the next big project. 2 EPs, I'm still gonna drop High Tech Timmy. That's coming soon, sometime in July. Yeah, High Tech Timmy, by the way. I call it High Tech Timmy because, the title explains itself, but And my real name Timothy. Back in high school, they used to call me Little Timmy, so I just put it together, and that's the next EP that's on the way. But All or Nothing is out right now. My latest project, All or Nothing. My favorite song off of it, I'll say Spot. Spot. Yeah. Spot. The song Spot on is basically just about not getting tricked out of your spot, basically. It's through the whole song. Like, it's a part of the chorus. They say, little nigga, you hot. Just keep on going, give it all that you got. Don't let these niggas trick you out of your spot. Basically, just like some real life situation. Like, no matter what you're dealing with, whether you're in the street, news, whatever, you can work a regular job. It's easy to get tricked out of position. You can lack in something, be tricked out your position, be moved down. So, I like Spot. That's like one of my personal favorites. I also like Top too, though. I like Top because it's different from what I usually do, but Spot is my favorite one off the tape. Love. Yeah.
Sometimes it made the beat, so you know this bitch retarded.
Love.
I'm sick of these niggas when all these niggas say they rappers. I'm thinking the same time they ass start thinking they were trappers. I play my position, went and got it and overlapped them. Spend a 20 on gun, a nigga ready for the jackets. These bitches been watching, I know these niggas plotting. No need to sleep, think I was Houston, I stay with that rocket. Can't get off topic, scratch a nigga out about my profit. Lay in your yard just for my cake, you think I'm on the Roxy. Cause ain't been sleeping about a week, I just been grinding, fuck some freak hoes. Shit, I love the gang, can't leave shit out, fuck a cheat code. When left on your dog, you nigga disrespect the G code. Spend your money on cheap clothes, fuck it, I'm back in beast mode. Ready or not, I'm on the block. When it's slow or it's hot, watch it lock. Don't need a stove or a pot. My little youngin' bout his issue, lay you down for a spot. Can't say shit to him either, he learned this shit from his pop. Then it's right back to the block. I'm trying to score, I put my arm in a pot. If I fuck up somebody, still a get got. Train to go get some guap. Waiting on the mailman, finna catch me a box. Shit, I got bricks, don't give a damn if I flop. Ready or not, I hit the block with my Glock. Can't let these niggas trick me out of my spot. They say, young nigga, you hot. Just be real careful, cause they scheming, they plot. Don't let them bitches trick you out of your spot. On my way to the top, I came from nothing, so I'm flashing my knots. Can't let these niggas trick me out of my spot. Slow your rollin', chill out. Maintain your hustle, give it all that you got. Don't let these niggas trick you out of your spot.
Shout out to Silk Control. You know what the fuck going on. You know what poppin'. It's your boy Milli Montana, aka Big Block Montana.